So it looks like they just came out with a new Nanos data polling, and I just want to kind of go over the numbers here. So, as we all know, when Pierre Poilievre first became the leader of the Conservative Party, that's when the Liberals kind of jumped up to around that 30% level, or just under it, I think it was, or maybe even a little bit slightly lower than 30. But this data just came out recently, a few days ago, and what it's showing is that Pierre Poilievre is at 32.8%. He's up, the Conservatives are up 5.3% from the last election. Trudeau, last time we checked, I believe it was 21.5, something like that, around there. 20.9, so he's continuing to slide. Now, again, it still shocks me, and I say this a lot, so I apologize if I'm repetitive, but it still shocks me that 1 in 5 Canadians still like this guy. It's, I don't get it, but anyway, I've covered that enough, so I won't bring that up again, or at least ramble on about it again. Their election change from 2021, they're down by over 10 points. The NDPs are at 16.2, down 3.6%. So the only party that's really doing well right now in terms of gaining some steam and gaining some more popularity is the Pierre Poilievre-led Conservatives. They're up 5.3%. And then you have the Green Party up at 2.5%. But they're not going to win the federal election. Neither is the Bloc, neither is the PPC. They don't have a chance. It's really between the NDPs, the Conservatives, and the Liberals, and I mean, it's just getting worse and worse and worse for the Liberals. Pierre Poilievre, he's just doing this. I mean, from the last time we checked, it's not like he rose another 5 points or anything like that, but it's continually going up. Liberals, down. NDP, down. And I know a lot of people think that a lot of the former Liberal supporters were going to move over to the NDP. But those supporters are also pissed off at the NDP because they're not giving us the election. They could force a vote of non-confidence today if they wanted to. So, I'm not really sure what their plan is. Their best chance to get in is now, not in 2025. I've also said this before, what the NDP, what former big names in the NDP party are doing, like in Toronto and Hamilton, it's not good. More Canadians are going to get pissed off at them in the next couple of years. Who are they going to go to then? They're not going to go back to the Liberals. They're probably going to go to the Conservatives. Some Liberals already have converted over to the Conservative Party. So, again, Trudeau continues to just make himself look bad. He continues to allow the world to laugh at us because we're a banana republic. The whole world. Canada. Yeah, I used to think Canada was cool. Not anymore. How do you still have that asshole Trudeau in there? Yeah, I don't know. 2021 was not that long ago, and he was still a tyrant. He was still an authoritarian. He was still an idiot. You can see the housing prices continue to go up and up. You can see inflation going up and up. And then he wants to do these carbon taxes. It's like, what did these people who voted for Trudeau think was going to happen? I don't know. Haven't talked to that many Liberals. Or I mean, maybe they're not admitting they were Liberals, and maybe they're not anymore, but I haven't really got a good reason. I don't think I ever will. And kind of same thing for the NDPs. Oh, the NDP. The NDP wants to just tax the shit out of people. You don't want government to have that much control and that much power where they're bringing in so much of our money. You don't want that. I've already explained that before too, but again, I'm just kind of reminding people, why is the Conservatives the best option? Why is Pierre Poilievre the best option? Common sense. And he says it all the time. Bring it home, common sense. Those are like his two favorite phrases. But he's right. Taxing the shit out of everything that we need when there's no healthy, affordable alternative like Trudeau's doing, that doesn't change the environment. People still need to use it, but now instead of it costing a certain amount, it's costing 20, 30% more. That doesn't make any sense. And Pierre Poilievre also does a good job explaining how the carbon tax makes things so expensive. The same food here is way more expensive than the exact same food in the United States. Why? Because from the seeds to the farming to the trucking to the grocery store costs, every level this food is getting taxed. Every time the food grows or moves or has to be kept cool, or if the grocery store has to, heat the grocery store, use a heating system in the wintertime, that gets taxed. Tax, 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 tax. More and more money for the government. Yet you drive down Hamilton. They don't put any money, like where's the money being put into? Oh, climate change. Has the climate changed in a positive way since Trudeau's been in office? No. So it doesn't make any common sense what he's doing. And that's what Pierre Poilievre is doing an excellent job at. I mean, he's really hammering home the fiscal irresponsibilities of the Liberal and NDP coalition. And that's what Canadians want to hear. That's what we're so pissed off at right now. So, again, I think that whenever they do have the election, hopefully it's this spring, but if it's not until 2025, well, yeah, there's going to be a lot more damage done, but hopefully, Canadians will have woken up and you'll even see more than 32% for Pierre Poilievre. I'm hoping that number goes up to close to 40. Because that would, I don't know exactly how many seats you would get out of that, but probably over 200. That's a majority. And financially speaking, that's what Canadians need right now.